Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to be notified of more content. What we know now is that the benefits of wearing a mask is to protect human beings from the transmission of airborne pathogens, which reduces the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The issue is that doctors have not yet proven how the pathogen travels through the air and spread infection. So now we're left to wonder, what are the detriments to children breathing into a mask? Does wearing a face mask cause children to inhale their own carbon monoxide? Well, according to new research published in the Annals of the American Thoracic Society, their findings concluded that wearing a mask does not contribute to carbon monoxide poisoning by trapping carbon dioxide. The article, referencing Dr. Campbell's, further states that changes in the oxygen level or carbon dioxide level in healthy individuals with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, according to the ATS Patient Education Fact Sheet on the disease, must work harder to breathe, which can lead to shortness of breath and or feeling tired. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to be notified of more content. Are masks necessary? How would this process affect children's immune system? What would be the outcome over time if this mask mandate causes irreparable physical harm to otherwise healthy children? Considering that this is a new phenomenon, how do we know that children will be able to concentrate or learn under these new conditions? We can safely assume that wearing face masks in school for 6 hours a day will become a daunting task for teachers and students. The very essence and efficacy of delivering instruction and expecting students' engagement will be severely impacted if schools adapt the policy to mandate students and teachers to wear masks. Teachers will be expected to assess the emotional and social well-being of students, engage students to learn in a more restricted environment, also provide differential instruction to meet the variation of academic needs of students. And what about managing and coping with students' behavior? Issues that will certainly be predicated from the stress of wearing facial masks for 6 hours daily. And what would be expected of students? To sit still and not touch their mask? Of course, follow rules, right? What about remaining 6 feet apart in a square footage building that can barely house them? Not be able to touch, hug fellow students that they have not seen for over a year? Restricting their social, academic, psychological, physical, and emotional interaction, currently deemed the new normal. We can only anticipate the emotional and social well-being of students will certainly take its toll. Many students will spend time in the social worker, nurse, and principal's office as a result of the stress that children will incur. Attending school as being part of its classroom community is a time for kids to develop much-needed social skills. Under this mask mandate, students will experience isolation, rejection, frustration, and confusion. Students will experience isolation when they are restricted to act normally with their peers. They will feel that the mask is a barrier that prevents them from exercising organic interactions with their peers. Social interaction already houses rejection when kids feel that they are the subject of ridicule and don't fit in. The mask would only serve to exacerbate bad behavior of kids who already feel like outsiders. And let's talk about labeling. Labeling has always proved to be a stigma that students in special education had to endure. Now it would be the stigma of the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated, or both. Right or wrong, this stigma will create cruel and unusual punishment among students. The mask mandate would only serve to confuse students' learning. The very essence of its intention will not achieve its means. Students are supposed to learn in a safe environment. The constant scare tactics that this administration have perpetuated only serve to divide and conquer students' best intentions. The mask mandate will unlock tremendous burdens, especially in non-affluent schools with no air conditioning, crowded spaces, and very little resources. Should this mandate be a one-size-fits-all? Perhaps it will create more problems than it will solve. Being an effective educator requires facilitating students to become engaged and actively participate in their learning. Under this new restrictive and controlled environment, motivation and stimuli for learning will be an uphill battle. Teachers are under enough stress without the added pressure of regulating mask mandates. The issues that students will bring to class after being out of school for over a year is more than enough to manage without the additional unrealistic stress that the mask mandate will bring. So it begs the question, are masks necessary? If so, when and for how long? Should they be worn only in controlled environments or not? Are human beings more or less susceptible to any droplet or transmission of the virus by not wearing or wearing a mask, inside or outside? We need to hear pros and cons of this issue. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts and leave a comment below. Until then, my time is up. Thank you for yours.